I am a man of the people, and as long as people keep recommending me things to watch, I shall watch them. Whether it be horses, whether it be drama, whatever it might be, if for some reason people want my opinion on it, I'll give it.
Hi, I would like to introduce you to the great horses of Japan. This time is Sakura Laurel. Sakura Laurel is a male horse born in 1991. His father was Rainbow Quest. His mother is a French-born mare named Lola Lola.
Lola
She had
Lola.
one win in 6 races, and was one of about 20 horses imported by owners who dreamed of winning the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. And since Rainbow Quest was the 1986 Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe winner, he
How's
was
that?
chosen as Lola Lola's counterpart stallion. She came to Japan as a conception after being bred to Rainbow Quest. Then, on May 8, 1991, a male foal was born. He was the future Sakura Laurel. Sakura Laurel is a slow grower, and he did not enter the training center until the fall, when he turned 2 years old.
It's right, he was just biding his time. He was waiting for his moment to come out a champion. No need to rush.
It was a time when most of the horses of his generation had already made their debut. In addition to Sakura Laurel's slow growth, he had a weak
Did
constitution.
not bang my desk.
He developed periostitis when he trained. Therefore, his first race
What's periostitis? I think that's what it said, right? Periostitis. Huh.
developed periostitis when he trained. Therefore, his first race was in January 1994. His first race was at 1,600 meters on turf and he was the favorite. However, he finished 9th, partly because his periostitis had not fully healed.
Oh, it's okay. So it's something you can heal from. I wasn't sure if it was like a permanent thing or not.
And in the next race he came in 3rd. In his 3rd dirt race, he finally got his first win. He then ran 3 more races, won 1, and was able to move up to the open class. On April 30th, he ran in the Ioba Show. Ioba Show is the designated trial race for the Derby, and horses that finish in the top 3 of this race get priority to run in the Derby.
Okay.
Sakura Laurel finished 3rd in this race, earning a priority runner-up spot in the Derby.
That's not too shabby of an
However,
opener.
he later developed inflammation of the fetlock.
Man, first that starter injury and now inflammation. That's rough for a starting racehorse career.
So he had to give up the Derby.
Oh, and he had to sit out for
He
the
did
Derby.
not return to racing until about 3 months later. Due to the small amount of money he had won, by this time he had dropped out of the open class. He ran 5 races from here and took his 3rd win, and then won the next race in a row to get back into the open class. His record so far is 4 wins in 13 races. Incidentally, it was Narita Bryan who won the Derby when he was unable to run.
Narita Bryan. I recognize that name from the game. She loves to steal wins from me at the end of a race. Narita Bryan and Hishi Amazon. Our names are forever burned into my brain due to Uma Musume and the pain and suffering they've caused to me.
As you probably know, Narita Bryan won not only the Derby, but also Satsuki Show and Kikasho, and after winning the Triple Crown, he also won the Arima Kinen at the end of the year. Bryan's strength was outrageous. Even if Sakura Laurel had been able to run in the Derby, he would not have had a chance to win. In 1995, Sakura Laurel ran in the Grade 3 Gold Cup held at the beginning of the year. His contemporary, Offside Trap, was the favorite, and Sakura Laurel was the second favorite.
But Sakura Laurel overcame the odds and beat Offside Trap. That's the prediction I'm making.
Offside Trap ran the Triple Crown race with Narita Bryan, finishing 7th in the Satsuki Show and 8th in the Derby. Sakura Laurel rounded the final corner alongside offside track and broke away on the
Come
final
on.
stretch to become the solo runner.
Come on, Laurel.
He went on to win the race by 2.5 lengths over the other horse.
Nice. Nice job.
This was his third straight win and his first graded race victory. Next he ran in the Megro Kinen in February. His plan was to win this race and go on to Tenno Show Spring.
I believe.
But he was lined up and overtaken on the final stretch by a horse coming from behind. His time in this race set a new record, and Sakura Laurel's own time was also faster than the previous record, but he was narrowly defeated. And he was training for...
I mean, even though he lost, he was still almost beating his own record, so he's still having a strong showing.
The Tenno Show Spring, but during training he broke his leg.
Oh. Oh, well, damn, that's unfortunate.
His injuries were so severe,
Oh,
both front legs were
no.
broken, and he was on the verge of being euthanized.
Wow, that bad? Holy moly, man.
Fortunately, he survived, but there was a big
Well,
chance
that's
that he would
good.
not be able to run as a racehorse.
I mean, better survive and not being able to race than the alternative.
The treatment continued. Miraculously, Sakura Laurel was able to run again.
Wait, he broke both legs to the point of almost needing to be euthanized and still came back to race? No way.
It was at the Nakayama Kinen in March 1996, more than a year after his last race, that he returned to racing. However, since horses coming off a fracture are often unable to run properly, Sakura Laurel was not expected to do so well, and was favored as the 9th favorite.
Okay, if he is coming back from a double broken leg as the 9th favorite and pulls a win here, that is probably one of the most impressive things I've seen. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but man, that'd be crazy.
The favorite was Genun, who had won the Satsuki Show and
That's an impressive looking horse. Holy moly, look at the muscles on its, what are they called? Paws? Legs? I guess it'd be legs, right? I don't think horses have paws. No, they have hooves. I'm stupid. Either way, you can see the muscles on that thing.
finished second in both the Derby and Tenno Show Autumn the year before. However, Sakura Laurel overturned the low evaluation. He overtook Genun in the lead on the final stretch. And he finished in first place with plenty of time to spare. Now he can go into the Tenno Show Spring race in good shape. But his rivals are strong. At the same time Sakura Laurel was making his comeback, Narita Bryan and Mayano Top Gun were...
Oh man, I love Top Gun. In the game, I love Top Gun. She's one of my favorites.
locked in an evenly matched dead heat in the Hanshin Grand Prize race. Narita Bryan was the 1994 Horse of the Year, and Mayano Top Gun was the 1995 Horse of the Year.
I'm not even kidding. Every time before bed, I listen to the little Danger Zone video with Top Gun and Gold Ship on loop at least 10 times. It's become a problem, but I can't help it.
However, Narita Bryan was injured around the same time Sakura Laurel broke his leg, and lost his natural running ability. He returned to racing earlier than Sakura Laurel, but had a series of mediocre runs.
Oh man, even Narita Bryan broke his leg too? Jeez.
But in this race, the Hanshin Grand Prize, his power seemed to have returned. The reason is that he ran what amounted to a match race with Mayano Top Gun.
Man, look at that. Talk about neck and neck.
So in the Tenno Show Spring, they were the overwhelming favorites, with Sakura Laurel, who had yet to race with them, as the third favorite. Even though he was the third favorite, he was far behind them, with a single win ratio of 14.5. As the race began, Sakura Laurel took his position in the middle of the pack, a little behind Bryan. Top Gun, as usual, was the leading strategy. Bryan accelerated out of the third corner and lined up with Top Gun in the final corner.
Ooh.
Sakura Laurel also kept right behind them as they passed the final corner.
It's
In the
anyone's
final
race.
stretch, Top Gun soon dropped out of the lead. Brian took the lead alone, and Sakura Laurel attacked him from the outside.
Ooh.
He eventually beat Brian by 2.5 lengths for his first Grade 1 win.
Nice. After all that, came back and won against Brian and Top Gun. Damn.
His talent has finally come to fruition. After the race he took it easy, decided not to run in the Takarazu Kakinen, and took a rest.
And a well-deserved rest that is, too.
After a break, Sakura Laurel's plan was to head for the Grade 2 All-Comer in September, the Tenno Show Autumn in October, and the Arima Kinen in December. According to his trainer, he decided to give up on the Japan Cup because of the short race interval and the strain it would put on the horse. After taking about 4 months off after the Tenno Show Spring, Sakura Laurel ran in the All-Comer as planned. Mayano Top Gun also ran in this race.
Oh, is Top Gun going to get her revenge? Well, I guess it'd be his revenge.
He came here after winning the Takarazu Kakinen while Sakura Laurel was resting. But Top Gun stalled, and Sakura Laurel accelerated sharply in the final stretch to win.
Nope. Sakura Laurel just wins again.
In the following race, Tenno Show Autumn, he was the favorite over Top Gun and others. However, he failed to start and fell behind. He tried his best to catch up but was blocked on the final stretch. As a result, Sakura Laurel finished third, just short of the winner, Bubblegum Fellow.
Aww.
In response to this result, his jockey said, "I had the worst ride."
So does that mean the jockey made mistakes during the race?
He went straight to Arima Kinen after this, as planned.
Even when Sakura wasn't at his strongest, still dominated the track, especially after those severe injuries he had during training. Being able to come back, and not only come back just to race, but to come back a winner, is really, really insane.
His opponents included Mayano Top Gun, Marvelous Sunday, and Hishi Amazon. Sakura Laurel chased on the inside of the middle pack and moved to the outside at the third turn to clear a path. He passed the final corner just behind Marvelous Sunday, who was in the lead group. In the final stretch, Mayano Top Gun and Marvelous Sunday were battling it out, but Sakura Laurel quickly overtook them.
Top Gun and Marvelous Sunday were having a neck-and-neck fight, and then Sakura Laurel just goes, "Oh, excuse me, guys. Zoom! I'll take first."
He won the race by 2.5 lengths over Marvelous Sunday.
Nice.
This was his second Grade 1 title. His
That's
jockey
cool.
commented, "I was really happy to win this race because I was so disappointed with my last race."
That's right, we come back and get those dubs.
This was the moment when Sakura Laurel proved to be the strongest in the field. He was selected as the Horse of the Year that year. It was 1997, and Sakura Laurel was 6 years old. He still continued his active life. The owner must have wanted to put him in the race for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. However, he was found to have a minor fracture after Arima Kinen.
Oh,
Fortunately, his fracture was
That's
minor
good.
and he was able to make it to the Tenno Show Spring.
I was gonna say he broke both of his legs before, and for another fracture to happen, I thought that was gonna be the end of his career, but it's just a minor one, so hopefully it isn't too bad.
In this year's Tenno Show Spring, Sakura Laurel, Mayano Top Gun, and Marvelous Sunday were the three horses that attracted particular attention.
So far, every race between Top Gun and Laurel, Laurel has come out ahead. Sakura Laurel has come out ahead every single time. So let's see if Top Gun finally gets his revenge. I doubt it.
Sakura Laurel took his usual position in the middle of the pack and overtook Marvelous Sunday on the final stretch. However, Mayano Top Gun, who had been waiting behind in the race, swooped in on the final stretch and overtook Sakura Laurel just before the finish line to finish first.
Oh, Top Gun finally did it. finally got the revenge. I can't be mad at Top Gun. I love Top Gun in the game too much.
Sakura Laurel then flew to France for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, where he ran in the Grade 3 Prix Foy as a prep race. However, he had an anomaly during the race and finished in last place. On examination the next day, his leg was diagnosed as having an incomplete rupture of the right front leg flexor tendon.
Ow. I can only imagine how painful that was.
The French veterinarian said he should be euthanized, but the Japanese staff discouraged it. In the end, Sakura Laurel was unable to run in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe and was forced to retire in France. He has a total of 9 wins in 22 races, including 2 Grade 1 wins.
You know, that's not the most impressive record that we've seen out of all the horses, but considering everything Sakura Laurel went through, to even have that is really impressive and shows just how powerful of a horse, even with all the setbacks, Sakura Laurel is.
After his retirement, he worked as a stallion in Japan. His foals were not able to win Grade 1, but several of them won Grade 2 and Grade 3.
Very nice.
But he put out KT Brave as a broodmare sire. KT Brave was a successful horse who won 3 Grade 1 dirt races. Sakura Laurel retired as a stallion in 2012 and spent his time relaxing, but he died of old age in January 2020.
Oh, wow. So that wasn't even that long ago. I mean, 5 years.
He was 29 years old. He was often injured and could not always race well, but around 1996 he showed his true potential and became the best horse in the field at that time. His pedigree was of European stamina type, so if he had been able to run the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe safely, he might have been able to win a good race.
I believe it.
That's all for this time. If you want to know more about Japanese horses, subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
Very, very nice. I enjoyed that a lot. That was really, really good.